After he went to space, he went to the hood. Wow. Leprechaun 5. Boy, oh boy. Leprechaun 5. Welcome Matinee Monday. I am your host, Paul Scheer, and this is a How Did This Get Made video series where we are looking back on some older episodes of How Did This Get Made that we've recently taken out from behind the paywall. You can now listen to them with commercials. If you want to listen to them without commercials, you can just do that by signing up for Stitcher Premium. Totally easy. Up to you. You don't have to do it. You can listen to all the episodes, even new ones, commercial-free. But we're not here to talk about Stitcher Premium and the offer code BONKERS to get a month free. Forget about that. This is about highlighting some old episodes. And boy, oh boy, this is one of my favorites because we have a resident Leprechaun expert on the show. That's right. Before you knew him as Kingo from the Eternals, Kumail Nanjiani was a Leprechaun expert. He knew everything about this franchise, and that was really good for us because we had a lot of questions. We did not know who was who. We knew that Ice-T was pretty amazing, but besides that, we were confused. I mean, I was really confused about, is this movie supposed to be campy? I mean, I did not know what they were going for, and I guess since he's already been to space, yes, it was campy, but then it was like legit scary too. A lot of confusion here, but one of my favorite movies that we've done on the show because it does walk that perfect How Did This Get Made balance. By the way, thank you to the Wall Street Journal for writing that amazing article about the show and our friends over at the Flophouse podcast and We Hate Movies podcast and Blank Check podcast. We got like a feature article about people who got married at our shows, and they even talked to the director of Drop Dead Fred. So check that out if you get a chance. But more importantly, check out Leprechaun 4 In the Hood. And this is one of those movies I do believe you should watch and then listen to the episode. But if you just can't wait or you just want to get into it right now, take a listen to this clip about us talking about Ice-T, who I said is fantastic.
Wait, so in the other Leprechaun movies, what does the Leprechaun want? Is he always looking for that pot of gold?
He wants his gold back.
Yeah.
That's his thing.
So this departs from the rest of them.
Well, he wants his gold.
No,
he wants the magical flute is gold.
Yeah, it's gold. Yeah, so always it's his gold. Because all these horror movies, bad ones, are like morality plays. You know, like people who do bad things get bad things happen to them. Like, you know, have sex, you get killed. And this is sort of from that genre. You steal the gold, and then, by the way, the protagonists, who are the good guys, are the worst, most terrible people.
Yeah.
They try and con people. They shoot Ice-T right away in the beginning. They steal the gold. They
shoot the leprechaun.
Yeah, they're raging homophobes.
And they're really offensive to Asian people.
Yeah, they hate Asians.
They're not the nicest of guys. I mean, the other thing about this movie, like I was reading about it, and people are like, oh, it's campy and it's fun. It was not written or performed campy. It's written like. It's not written like winking. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like they're writing like a...
Well, there are jokes in it. Like there are jokes. Like they're constantly joking with the guy who's a virgin, and when they go to when they go to the guy's grandmother's house,
blind mom.
She's like, she's blind, and she's like, "Are you still a virgin, boy?" You know, like.
I really thought the virginity was gonna pay off. He was gonna have sex with the grandmother.
Because there was something that was amazing to me. Basically, the leprechaun is frozen if you can get the necklace on him. And there's no clever way that they get the necklace on him both times in this movie to freeze him. Something happens where the necklace is thrown into the air, and then somehow it lands perfectly around the leprechaun's neck. I mean, it's the worst.
Well, that's it. That's the only way to get it around his neck is just sheer accident.
Otherwise, it doesn't work.
Nope.
Yeah, Ice-T freezes him, puts him in a glass box, but to keep him in his office. But basically, he stepped on a plank. The plank shot up the necklace, and it fell on its thing. Now he's been asleep from the 70s to the 2000s.
Yeah.
The first thing that happens when he's unfrozen, he makes a Tiger Woods joke.
That's his first line.
His first line is like a rhyme about Tiger Woods.
He says,
like,
unhand me gold, you thieving hoods. You got more gold than Tiger Woods. A man who is not known for having a lot of gold.
Also, how does this leprechaun keep up with current events? He's been frozen for 40 years.
Maybe in the 70s he was following this guy's career. He was like, you know what? At some point this guy's going to be huge.
And when I get a chance, I'm going to take a shot with it. Hope it pays off.
I'm going to, shoot the moon on this one.
Oh my God! Well, the leprechaun now is freed again in 2000, and there's some crazy shit that goes on here. Like there's one scene where they decide the positive group, the Postmaster P.
Chemistry set as part of their performance.
Yes.
Why?
When they rap, they have a complex explosion thing going on. That was the
Virgin. The Virgin mixes chemicals to make smoke and explosions.
Well, then later
but
on,
the first scene they're performing and it explodes and blows them off the stage.
His chemistry is questionable, though. Later on, he mixes a douche with jelly.
I love that. Oh man, I love that they're auditioning for this Las Vegas competition in what looks like a shitty Italian restaurant.
It's like a Thai restaurant or something.
It's the Hip Hop Cafe.
Is it called
They call it the Hip Hop Cafe.
Yeah.
Oh my God! when they decide to rob Ice-T, because Ice-T was very mad to them, they kind of gather together. And did you guys see this fading shot where a guy is walking to them on the train tracks, and they cut the scene 3 times to get the guy closer, like he's walking.
First they're like, "Who's that?"
Jump cut.
First they're like, "Who's that?" Yeah. And I'm like, "What are you talking about? Who's that? It's your friend. You've been in every scene with him."
Yeah, we've only seen you guys together.
Why would there be another person walking towards you on the train track?
He's 15 feet away.
And then they're like, "Oh shit, it's P. It's Postmaster P." And I was like, "Holy fuck, this is crazy."
They cut Postmaster P walking 15 feet. They do 3 dissolves to get him there closer. Like someone severely mistimed that scene.
I loved when they jumped off a roof of a building, landed in a dumpster, and then ran away. I was like, what? You guys would be straight up paralyzed right now.
Also, their logic is incredibly flawed. Ice-T, who has become a success in the rap business because of his magical flute, basically gets on the phone and is like, I'm going to cut off your balls. I'm going to feed it to my pit bull. And when my pit bull shits it out, I'm going to light it on fire. And like he hears them and, oh shit, Onassis is a hard ass dude. And they go, let's rob him. The next scene is like, let's rob this guy that we know is the most tremendously aggressive dude in the world.
Also, can I say something though? Ice-T not phoning it in. Ice-T is swinging for the fences in this movie.
He's wonderful.
He crushed this movie.
Yeah.
You guys.
I bet he got his SVU part from this.
I was thinking that too.
Like Dick Wolf is watching it like, that guy.
Well, that's exactly why I was
bringing
like, he's not playing it campy. He's playing it real. Let's actually hear, this is a scene where the Leprechaun confronts Ice-T.
In the bathroom?
In the bathroom.
Nigga, get you some, okay? That's what you need. Need chronic.
He's talking to himself in the mirror.
He's gonna smoke some weed.
Relax. Cool out. Smoke a joint.
Leprechaun shows up.
Yeah.
Curious aroma.
So Ice-T hands him the joint at this point. The Leprechaun now is smoking weed.
Ice-T is great in this scene.
Interesting blend.
Interesting bullshit. That's the bomb right there.
The
It's like
bomb?
a peace offering.
This is the...
The bomb.
This is like the
A
scene
friend
in...
with weed is a friend indeed. But a friend with gold is the best, I'm told.
So now he passes the joint back to Ice-T. Ice-T goes to grab it, but the joint is dropped.
In slow motion.
Oh,
Oh, God, what happened?
Well, he goes, you ever hear a gold finger? And he rips off Ice-T's finger.
Does he have a gold finger? I
he has
never
a
got
ring.
that.
He had a ring on that was gold, so he rips off his finger to get to his ring.
And he has gold finger. Ice-T is like, oh, you motherfucker! You cut off my finger! And he's like sitting there with like a bloody stump. And then the Leprechaun goes off into the other room and he said he's gonna go kill that green motherfucker.
The Leprechaun is able to move throughout the world with agility and facility that makes no sense. Like he gets into bar bathrooms, he gets into the pawn shop, everywhere he wants to go. He can go without anybody being like, "Hey, there's a fucking monster right there."
Yeah.
And also this Leprechaun likes weed. He definitely likes weed.
I wanted 3 things from this movie before I watched it, Paul. I wanted him to smoke weed. I wanted him to rap.
Got it.
And I wanted him to refer to his gold as bling, which he never did.
Oh.
Why did they never do that?
All right, there it is. Leprechaun 5. Leprechaun in the Hood. Boy, oh boy, these Monday matinees have been so much fun, and we're trying to find correlations to other episodes that we have done, but the truth is we can't always be on top of it because we have to kind of quality control these episodes and go through them. So this one, we're just celebrating our good friend Kumail, who is killing it right now in the Eternals, and so we just wanted to bring out an old episode with him. So enjoy Leprechaun in the Hood. The whole episode right now is streaming wherever you listen to your podcasts. And like, subscribe here, wherever, to our podcast, whatever you want to do. And we'll see you next time for Matinee Monday. I'm Tall John Scheer. Bye for now.